He's just a great man, man. He just do a lot for our community, man. He do a lot for the neighborhood, for the kids. He helps a lot of kids, and hey, man, he was a great guy, man. He was a rapper, but still, he had a great side, man. He was a great guy, great young man, man.
What's up, YouTube fam? Man, I'm back here with another video. Look, man, we're gonna jump straight into this whole situation, man. As everybody know in the world right now, Young Dolph got gunned down today. Man, a lot of y'all don't even know this, but that's my favorite rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to see that happened. I never expected it, you know, but it is what it is. Y'all know how it is out here in this crazy world, man. But yeah, I know a lot of y'all been blowing me up, asking me to speak about it and stuff like that. But I just didn't want to misrepresent anything. You know, I always take my time with these videos. I'm not trying to be the first one to post anything. I want to be the right one posting the right stuff, you feel me? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, so many speculations. But first off, I gotta jump into this whole situation right here too. These are the crash dummies right here that did this. You can already tell that they bums, you know what I'm saying? Just by how they moving and shit. You know, anybody who out here doing stuff like this, they don't have no money. That's why I call them bums, you know what I'm saying? With some sense, with some money, not gonna be out here crashing out like this. And you know, it's obvious that it was a hit, you feel me? Because you can just tell when people go out here and do stuff like this in broad daylight, they chase you and follow you around and just do dumb stuff behind it. It's some money involved, you know. People just riding around, not realizing that they being on camera. Every turn that they take, every move that they make, they being on camera, just like they are right here. You know, they pulled that, hopped out on Dolph and did what they did. Like I said, I wanted to be the one to post the right stuff. He was in town for get ready to do an annual turkey drive, you know, just giving away turkeys and stuff like that. And I think he was actually going there, you know what I'm saying, after he got the cookies, you know. And a lot of people were saying it was for his mom and stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but if it is, man, it make it even worse, you know. You out here trying to do something for your mama and these niggas out here just plotting on you, ready to gun you down for anything, you know. But yeah, man, we already know what it is. It's a hit, you know. But yeah, you know, I just don't understand why people keep on talking down on a man for going back to a city. People really don't understand how hard it is to leave your family behind, man. You know what I'm saying? Your family don't care what you got sometimes, bro. They really don't give a damn. They love you for who you are. But they're not gonna change their life and their whole lifestyle just because you got something. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just go ahead and move because you move and stuff like that. And you know how hard it is to watch them be in your hometown, living their life normally, and you can't go do that. And you a man, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna wanna just sit at home and just watch this. You wanna go back and feel the energy, you know? It's sad to say that, you know, we're addicted to that. You know, I'm the same way. You know, if I move somewhere, I'm gonna be ready to go back, you know. It is what it is, you know, we can't help it. But, you know, we always say what we would do and stuff like that, but we don't be in these positions. We don't be in these predicaments to even actually put it in action to see how it will feel. But I done come to the realization to myself that I know it would be hard as hell for me not to go back to my city, you know what I'm saying? Especially once I become a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? And they don't wanna move. It's gonna be hard for me not to just come back, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand Dolph, you know, and then he, like I said, you know, I'm gonna constantly say this right here too. And then people gonna be thinking about the kids wanna see the granny and stuff like that, but we're gonna talk about all that later on in the video. Let's get into it and go ahead and see everything that's going on. I just got so much to say about this because this situation really kind of touched me, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Dolph since I was in high school. Me, my brothers, my homeboys and all that, you know what I'm saying? And they all know I listen to Dolph. I rock with Dolph, real talk. I even turned on a lot of my people that surround me to Dolph, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. And I found out about him through Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just crazy to see all this shit happen, bro. It feel like, you know, when you got somebody you been listening to for a long time, I feel like you know them personally. You know, like when Mo3 died, they touched me, bro. Real talk, it hurt me. Like I knew him personally, you know, just crazy to see that. You know, I don't even idolize men, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that, you know, watching somebody grow and watching them progress in life, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you're a part of the growth. And, you know what I'm saying? And when they take a downfall, you know, you kind of feel it too, you know? It is. A lot of y'all been sending me pictures and stuff saying it's Yo Gotti, because Yo Gotti and Dolph is in the city, supposedly. You know, all this is allegedly, I don't know. Which you already know. Gotti already know his name gonna be thrown all up in there, so it is what it is, you know. And everything that I am saying is all over the internet. Ain't no dry snitching going on or none of that. This shit is public knowledge, you know. Some of y'all internet thugs, y'all too gangster for me, man. You feel me? Y'all think that everything is dry snitching and shit like that when it's literally out here for the public to see. But yeah, man, we're gonna jump straight into this video. I got a couple of clips, a couple of things that happened during this whole scenario today, man. It's just sad. And then I do want to say RIP to him, you know what I'm saying, and condolences to his family, his mom, his children, you know, everybody that's related to him, anybody that know him closely, shit, you know, it's just a whole sad and unfortunate situation. And yeah, man, a lot of people been posting videos and stuff saying a lot of weird shit, man. I just can't get with it, you feel me? I gotta go ahead and get y'all the real and raw of how I feel about this whole situation. Y'all excuse my light, man. It's kind of tripping, blinking on and off and stuff like that. But anyways, man, you know, a lot of people out here making a mockery of his death. And it's crazy because look how he died. You know what I'm saying? It was so innocent, going to get some cookies. Imagine going out to go get something for your family and not being able to make it back home. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. Have some consideration for other people, you know. You got to sit back and analyze everything that you do. I always say that, man. Think before you speak. These dudes these days, man, they be so fanned out, bro, behind other men. They be acting like they really in the group. Like, literally. They be out here saying F Dolph and F everything. They were just tripping today, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at it like, damn, bro. You a whole man out here with a family, and you out here acting like this behind another man. Yeah, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You really tripping. Damn, I like that dimmed out a little bit. But anyways, man, you know, yeah, man, you got to think about everything that you're doing, man. That shit trash. It's lame as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? You out here just saying this and saying that about a man who actually died, got killed. You know what I'm saying? Because you like the other rapper. Dudes is crazy, man. It's just sad, bro. I swear. I would hate for a child of mine to see me out here being grouped out behind another man like that. You know, but yeah, man, just think about that, man. You know, you just going to go do something as simple as going to get some cookies. And you get your life taken like that. You actually getting hunted down like an animal. Getting followed, getting trailed everywhere you go. People watching you do this and do that. And they just hop out on you. And you genuinely just went to go get some cookies. Yeah, think about that, man, for real. Straight into it. So if you don't want to hear me talking during this video, all you gotta do is move around. It's all over the internet. But yeah, to all my loyal supporters, man, all I want y'all to do is hit the like button for me and tell me what y'all feel about this whole situation in the comment section. And add all my social medias as well. They're gonna be in the comment section too. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it and see what's up. Situation, man. That's the cookie place.
Go back around there. What you got? Chocolate chip.
This was 4 months ago.
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
I seen young DOLPH moments before he was killed.
Damn, bro.
He dead, yeah. They just shot it. It was some niggas that pull up and just let out over 50 shots. I'm talking about busting. I'm talking about I'm standing. You want to go down there, baby? We at the shells and shit. And me and my baby getting out the car. And I'm talking about before I even got to the door, the shells door, open up the door and shit. I'm talking about all you hear gunshots. So I'm looking. I'm grabbing my baby to see where they coming from and shit. I'm looking and see that it's over there at the washer that I was just at yesterday and shit. It's the cookie shop next door to the washer. They busting at them. I'm talking about busting, number shots. 2 fucking cars full of niggas. Pull up all black. One car was a white two-door joint. I didn't see the other one, but I seen niggas running and ducking and shit. And they was saying something about the security guard was trying to help them or was doing something. But ain't no security guards up there. Ain't no security guard. Ain't nobody up there but the nigga that's laying dead. And they say that's DOLPH car and shit, so I don't know. But that shit crazy. That shit just really just scared the fuck out of me. Real talk. Like, hell no. I'm talking about shaking so fucking bad. And my baby that blow me up, y'all just heard some shots that shells over 50 shots. Yes, we just heard this shit. I'm talking about we were just standing in the middle of that shit. The Mexicans and shells and shit, baby, they running out the door. I'm trying to get me a cab in the store. They running out the damn store. Trying to see what's going on. Why don't get y'all ass out the way? Them folks shooting and don't give a fuck where they shooting at. Them folks just shoot. But they say that's DOLPH. I don't know. They say DOLPH dead, y'all. They okay? Okay, what? They say DOLPH dead. They made us leave the scene. They was like, we ain't no witness or nothing. We had to leave the scene and shit, so everybody just really pulled out. They really just got witnesses up there. But it's broad fucking daylight. Who ain't seen? I'm talking about who ain't seen that shit. Everybody just seen that shit on airwaves. And that shit crazy. That shit got me, man, like fucking shocked. I'm spooked. Hell no, man. Them folks just killed. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say that DOLPH dead, yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but there was the witnesses. Well, them folks just said DOLPH dead. They said DOLPH dead. I got videos on Snapchat of the nigga dead laying on the ground and shit. I don't know if it's him or not, but I zoomed in real close to see So if whoever can identify him and say that it's him, y'all can, I don't know, because they say that's dog. I don't know.
I don't like what she doing, bro. They right there all online. Even if it ain't posted, even if it ain't out there to the world, if she's saving it for later, whatever the case may be, man, that ain't nothing you want to show people and put it out there. Because as soon as you show somebody, they gonna put it out there to the world, and they let the internet cloud your judgment. You feel me? You gotta analyze every situation that you in before you go ahead and get yourself killed. Because right now she don't even know that she just made herself a target. You know what I'm saying? You talking too much online about what just happened in a murder. You feel me? She done put herself in jeopardy. They need to move up out of their city, because whoever these crash dummies who just killed Dolph, they out here ready to do something else, you feel me, just to make sure that they don't get caught, because you got to believe that they out here ready to go ahead and just do whatever the fuck they got to do. They already done did it now, so they ready to go ahead and just finish everything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you just got to imagine how much money it is for somebody to be out there to go do something like this, man. She done let this internet get to her mind, man, and she don't even know that she just made a statement online in front of the whole world, and she got her kids shown and her boyfriend shown. So yeah, she done put everybody in jeopardy around her, bro. That's crazy. Let's get back into it, though.
I don't know. I hope not either. Like, hell no. I hope that ain't him.
Come on, I like it.
Baby, you can do whatever you want to do to this motherfucker. I didn't put it on my Snap story. I just got it saved in my phone. I didn't upload it on Snapchat. Cause I was too busy trying to see was it Dolph or not. Everybody, they were pulling up and shit, and everybody that just came my Family Dollars while it was happening, they was like, this don't call. Oh man, they just killed Dolph. So I don't know if it's him or not. I just put it on I just recorded the shit. I can't say if it's Dolph or not, but they said that's his rap car that I just had on live. They said that's his car and shit, and they was like his security guard was doing something while they was shooting. I don't know. I seen it. I seen who was shooting and where they was shooting to. I just didn't see who they was shooting at.
Oh man.
So I couldn't tell you if it was him or not.
She better run. She better go far away. She said, I seen who was shooting. God damn. Dang.
Man, look. On Airways and Catch 'em.
She telling me everything.
Y'all want to get out and shit. Ain't nobody stood y'all junkie. Broke. Y'all the motherfuckers want to run on the motherfucking live and be nosed. I'm seeing this shit face to face. You motherfuckers the ones want to be nosed and see shit.
She got the trip. She ain't realizing what she doing, I guess.
But I'm finna get out for here though.
The tragic news. How do you feel?
I'm hurt. I'm sad. I don't want to live in Memphis anymore. I actually live around this neighborhood, so this is very common to me. When whoever in Tennessee passed that gun law to let everybody carry a pistol, I'm pretty sure you cover murders every single solitary night. Am I lying? You do, right? Every day.
I do.
Okay, so who passed that law to let these kids come around and carry guns every day, open?
And just to know, this superstar.
This superstar that helped millions of people, that gave millions of dollars, that helped us, can't come to Memphis on Airways in his car and buy a pack of cookies without being shot and killed to death. And this is happening to regular people, let alone, even though he's a regular person, even though he's a mega superstar. So how does that make the regular citizens feel? We have no protection, not from the police. I'm sorry, I know that this is the news or whatever, but we don't have no protection from them because they pull us over for drive-out tags. You know, it's the law now that African Americans can carry guns, and you know they made that law so that we can kill each other.
Right.
That's what it's population control.
What do you think this is going to grow into right
This is going to grow into something even more. This is not the end.
Shit.
Wow.
This is not the end.
Wow.
This is finna cause a slew of retaliations, because that was for nothing. That's a father, that's a brother, that's a son, that's a nephew. Other than being a superstar, that's somebody's child right there. That's somebody's nephew right there. That's somebody's father right there.
And that's the crazy part about the whole situation, man. That's why I say I like to wait. You know what I'm saying? Before I even heard her even say that, man, I've been saying that, bro. This is somebody's family member. This is somebody's father, cousin, brother, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? When you got integrity, you gonna move like it, bro. There's so many damn stories out here. They saying that black youngster granny got shot. All this weird stuff, man, just to create a narrative so people can get them attention, bro. Attention is a crazy thing right now, man. Clout is so dangerous, it don't make no sense, man. They had the laws all over Yo Gotti's mother's restaurant, having them thinking that people were shooting over there and it wasn't nothing even happening, man. You know what I'm saying? People just run with the first thing that they heard, and it's sad, bro, real talk. But she's speaking straight facts, and I wasn't expecting her to say nothing like this, you know what I'm saying? She caught me off guard with all that, but yeah, it's just sad to see all this whole situation, man, unfold the way it's unfolding, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they gonna catch whoever did it so fast, because they move just like crash dummies, you feel me? Ain't no way in the hell they finna get away with this. It's just obvious, you know. They already got pictures posted. This right now is 2:30 in the morning. I'm doing this video right now. They just posted these pictures like an hour or two ago, you know what I'm saying? So they already posting shit about this whole situation. You know, when Mo3 died, it took at least a couple weeks before they released photos and stuff. They already got this going. This process moving real quick. So yeah, it's gonna get handled, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. You know, and yeah, y'all already say that there's a curfew down there in Memphis too. I ain't never heard of nothing like this happening before when somebody died, you feel me? So that's how you know Dolph was loved and he got pulled down there, you know. And yeah, man, it's finna go down. You know, not tonight, but you better believe within the next following weeks from now, you know, it's gonna go down, man. So yeah, get back into it, man.
And this is Merle Purvis live and the Fox 13 News Breaking News Center. This is a sad day. It is a sad moment, and not just for those of us in Memphis, finding out about the death of internationally known Memphian rapper Young Dolph. People are talking about it all over the world. People are on the scene, getting pictures. News media from all over are coming in here. But one of the things that just personally I'd like for you to remember, Dolph was a dad, he was a husband, he was a son, and a nephew. And so that's a real life, and a cousin, first cousin to Key Glock. So that is a real life. As people mourn and as you share pictures and video, even an older lady like me, we understood the star power of someone like Young Dolph. He went back to his community, which was right around Airways in Ketchum. Hamiltonian, went to Hamilton High School. Memphis loved Young Dolph because Young Dolph loved Memphis. There are no confirmed suspects at this time, and just please be careful with passing on misinformation and disinformation, because this is someone's life. We are going to continue to follow this. We will only bring you news that is confirmed by police sources, by people on the scene. That is what we're going to do. You can check out fox13memphis.com online. Look at our Facebook page. We will have updates as soon as they come into us after they have been confirmed. There is one city councilman right now calling for a curfew in Memphis because of all the rumors that are going around now about different places being shot up. We have not confirmed that. There was a person that was on the scene of where Young Dolph, according to our sources, was killed today, which was a bakery at Airways in Ketchum. There was a person who drove up in a vehicle, a truck. We saw blood on that person. We don't know whether it was connected to the shooting or not. We are trying to get that confirmed. I know there are a lot of hearts that are heavy. It's just sad because he was such a shining star. But remember, he is someone's family also. So just make sure that when you put something out there, it is something that is confirmed. Make sure when you repeat something, it is something that is confirmed. It's not misinformation, it's not disinformation. He deserved that kind of respect. And our condolences go out to his family tonight, and fans, family and fans. Continue to stay up to the...
Damn. That's the Corvette he was in. Damn, bro. But yeah, y'all already know I gotta tell you what I feel about the whole situation in its entirety, man. You know, I just want to start out by saying, you know, a lot of people was out here saying that he was dumb for going back to his city. I don't think people realize how much people love their families. You know, people not robots, you feel me? They got emotions and feelings and stuff like that, so they want to go back home and visit their families and stuff like that. I don't know where a lot of y'all was raised at and who y'all was raised around, but you got the people who saying stuff like this, but you know how hard it is just to leave your mama? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that mothers and grandmothers and fathers and stuff like that don't give a damn what you got. They want to stay where they at. They don't really give a fuck about how big you are in the world and stuff like that. They still want their same house, they want their same car, and they'll accept different things from you, but they comfortable and they cool with what they got, you feel me? Even though they know many murders have been taking place and stuff like that, they don't give a damn, man. They comfortable, they stuck in their ways. You know, they're saying it's there for a reason. You know, people are stuck in their ways and they really just don't give a damn about the consequences because they want to live their life and be content. But yeah, man, you know, Dolph want to go back and visit his mom and visit his aunties and stuff like that don't want to leave the city just because he got money, you know. I'm pretty sure he's willing to take care of everybody, but they don't want to do this. So you can't call him dumb for going out there and checking on them. You know, he got children. They want to build a relationship and build some type of foundation with their grandmothers and aunties and cousins and stuff like that too. So yeah. And then people were just out here throwing all these false narratives. I don't understand why. You feel me? You just got to sit back and just chill. You know, it ain't that serious. I see people getting 100,000 views that never got views in their life. You feel me? Just because they making up false narratives and they get addicted to it and they won't stop. You know what I'm saying? That's how you misconstrue a lot of different things and cause different scenarios. Because you better believe that the police watched all these videos. You feel me? Even though I'm not a blogger, I know there's certain things that I can say can incriminate other people. That's why you don't see me saying certain things when it comes to specific situations. You know, like a lot of people were saying, yo, God did this and yo, God did that. Man, that's all accusations. You feel me? We don't know exactly what's happening. Let them folks do their job. You feel me? But being out here, you know, and I can't really knock people for having their own opinions, but it's when you throwing it out here to the world. You feel me? When you got a platform, you got to hold it with integrity because this is somebody that's like that, like they were saying. And like I've been telling y'all for my whole YouTube career, man, this is somebody's family and all that different type of shit. I don't need nobody to say what they just said for me to know this. You feel me? You got to think about everything that you're doing before you do it. They children got to grow up and see this and hear you talking false lies and shit. And you might mess up their mind when they hear stuff like this, you know? But yeah, man, it's just sad to see Dolph, man, go through something like this. You feel me? The way he love his children and talk about his kids, man, in them songs, you know what I'm saying? It's just heartbreaking, man. You know, it ain't even just because he's my favorite rapper. It's just him being a father, period, you know? But yeah, man, it's just sad to see, bro. You know, I don't think people realize how attached some people are to their family members. You know, I have attachment issues. I just can't really just be attached to people like that, you know, family members and all that. But hey, my family that I really do care for, my immediate family, if they didn't want to come where I was, I'm gonna go back to the city and see what's up. You know, even though I know it is a risk, I'm still gonna want to go back and see. You know, that's just how I am. You know, and I'm pretty sure that you are like that too. You just in denial because you see all this stuff happening. But if you was in a position to actually have to move because of your situation and your family don't want to move with you, you want to make arrangements to go back there and see them. I just feel like Dolph was a little bit too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that's been happening to him over the past couple of years should have made him more aware, more paranoid on what's happening around him. But you know, some people just stuck in their ways. Like I was just saying about the older folks too. It is what it is. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, you know, but I'm gonna do what I want to do as a man. So it is what it is. I just hate that all these black fathers are dying, man, you know, having these kids out here without their father. You know what I'm saying? They out here getting killed over nothing, you know what I'm saying, over petty shit. They can be avoided and talked about. The nigga can go fight real quick and get this over with, you know? But it'll never stop, man. You know, it's just sad to see. And it's like, it's being broadcasted so much to the world, they're trying to desensitize it. It's like they're trying to make it to the point where people can actually go out here and kill somebody, just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Just the next story, the next story, the next story. Because you already know, people are always looking for the next story, the next storyline, the next clickbait title, stuff like this. So yeah. I feel like when it's stuff like this, because y'all like notice that all the rappers are dying, they catching RICO charges. It's all type of weird shit happening that never happened before. So you gotta just look at it. Who do the youth idolize? They idolize rappers, right? So shit, you know, you gotta look at it like this, man. These people that are in higher positions are watching their kids worship you. You know what I'm saying? Or worship the rappers. They don't like that, man. You feel me? They don't like that. They want to be their kids' pride and joy. So they sit here and they're watching you get idolized like a king, like a god and stuff like that. Yeah, they're going to want to put stuff in the play to get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when you die, they're gonna try to put it out there and blast it to the media to show their kids and other people who are influenced by these rappers. And like Boosie was saying, you know, people be hypnotized with hatred, you know, and it's just sad to see that it's going down like this. You know what I'm saying? With me saying all of that, man, you gotta imagine about the people that's in his city. You know, the people that watched him grow, watch his growth and everything like that. You know, they don't like that, man. People are very hateful, man. You know, the next man can sit there and watch you have all these accomplishments and they want a piece of that. They gotta go do what you do. They gotta do something. But they want some type of glorification while you get it. They just can't sit there. Now, if you sit at one level being cool, they're not really tripping on being glorified and idolized and stuff like that. But if they see you doing something and getting people's attention and stuff like that, they're going to want to go copy you, be a carbon copy of you. You know what I'm saying? And try to mimic that. If they can't do that over time, they're going to be envious of you because they can't get the same type of love you get. You know, I know a lot of us have heard growing up, you know, people hate the way that other people love you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure the way that Dolph was loved in this city, people didn't like that at all, you know, and I'm pretty sure that their money, even though it had to have been a lot of money, I'm pretty sure that they probably would have did it off the love too, you know what I'm saying, just because they didn't like that he was in the city shining. You know, a lot of people were saying today he was the only one in this city with this type of car, you know what I'm saying, just look at what they saying. You got to look at everything. Every time something is presented to you, you got to question, like, what the hell is this being brought up for, you know? But yeah, man, it's just sad to see another black father losing their life, man, while they got kids out here, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna come at y'all with more updates as I get them. You know, it just took me a little time to make this video right here because I just wanted to have some facts before I actually spoke on something. It don't make no sense for me just to jump on here and just say anything. You know, I want to bring y'all some type of proof. I want y'all to hear certain things, and yeah. And a lot of people was watching. I like, comment, subscribe, feel like my commentary. If you don't like my commentary, I really don't give a damn. I'll holler at y'all another video. All right.
Go. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Ooh, go, Ari, go. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
3, hey. Straight.
So you don't want mommy to comb your hair, you want daddy to comb your hair?
Yeah. He's just a great man, man. He just do a lot for our community. Man, he do a lot for the neighborhood, for the kids. He helps a lot of kids. And hey, man, he was a great guy, man. He was a rapper, but still he had a great side, man. He was a great guy, great young man, man.